Congress is a dysfunctional body, and I happen to think I'm a pretty normal person who represents a district where there's people who just want you to get the job done, and you know, there's a reason why people think that Congress isn't doing what they need them to do, because we've got leadership out there who's not willing to debate the issues of the day. My very first piece of legislation that I introduced in Congress is called the Government Waste Reduction Act, because I happen to think that you know, if we're going to protect things like Social Security and Medicare, make sure that our kids have access to go to college if they want to go to college, make sure we protect programs like Head Start and Pell Grants and those kind of things, we first have to address what's wasteful. And so the bill I introduced actually has identified $200 billion in wasteful spending. And you know, so if we attack that, then we can focus on what's important to people, and that's jobs, the economy, making sure we're doing everything we can to look out for our kids, for our seniors, our veterans. I guess what's been tough is not everybody feels that same way. There are people who are willing to try to balance the budget on the backs of seniors. We're willing to cut programs like Pell Grants and programs that actually help lift our kids up. And I happen to see those as investments as opposed to just straight expenses. Well, I feel fortunate that I've been able to serve the 17th Congressional District of Illinois for 1 year and 10 months now. Very proud of the accomplishments we've been able to bring home in spite of a very dysfunctional Congress. The fact that just up the river we're opening a prison that is creating 1,100 jobs. That's a $200 million a year annual economic impact. Very proud of that. Very proud of the fact that we've been able to invest $110 million in the Arsenal, our #1 employer in this area. Very proud of the fact that I played a role in landing what's called a manufacturing lab in our state that will help lead to a resurgence in manufacturing and make sure that people have access to jobs where they can support their families. Those are not minimum wage jobs when we're talking about manufacturing. And that's our foundation. That's that's what has made the Quad Cities strong. Places like John Deere and the small manufacturing shops that feed into John Deere. We need to be ready. Our workforce needs to be ready for the next chapter. Yes, we do. We've worked very hard to reflect our community in our hiring, and in our district offices, and we have 5 offices, we have a member of the minority community in each of those offices. On our campaign staff, we have also people. It's very important as we reach out. We have people who are bilingual, who can speak Spanish, and as we're going door to door. So it's very important to us. I've pledged that from the start, that we will reflect our community, and we've done our best to make sure that we do that. Well, they could, they could call our office. We'll make sure that there's somebody who can communicate with them. First and foremost, I'm a public servant. So those of the folks who are watching this, you are my boss. I report to them. I report to you. I report to you. And I want people to know that they can call on our office, any of our 5 offices. We have one in Rock Island, Sterling, Rockford, Galesburg, and Peoria. They can call on any of our offices, and we'll do our best to make sure that we take care of them. Our casework varies from anything from the Veterans Administration, Medicare, Social Security, immigration, and we are well suited to accommodate people who come to us. Hi, I'm Cheri Bustos, and I am the Congresswoman of the 17th District of Illinois. I'm honored to serve you. What I'd ask of you is to make sure you vote. You can vote early now. We have really good laws in Illinois that open up the process, and your vote really is your voice. So I'm asking for you to vote, for you to be involved, and if you have any questions about where I stand, please let me know. We're happy to answer any questions you may have.